Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekend, the show. I'm Mal Lee, your host for this evening. And as they say, like every other evening except for Friday evening, what a show those lads give us. That was the young commentators. We thought we'd give them a report back on how well they did. And it was funny looking back at them when I was sitting at the background. I've got to make it their show, and that is the reason why I'm keeping out of it now, because the confidence is building up and I'm getting people talking to me saying, those lads are great that you got on your show. Well, they're going to get better. I give you that, I assure you. I think Connor's taking over the host of next week. Dan's going to move into the other seat. They're having turns to piece hosting the show. So it should be good. And we'll get Connor talking about, well, whatever he's going to do, a little write-up for himself for next week. And ask the lads the questions and see what they've been up to as well. But I was holding little pieces of paper up to give them a little reminder of what they're going to talk about, because sometimes they're thinking, hang on, we're on our own here, what do we do? You know, because I can talk for England and I'll just talk and talk and talk, and they'll listen, they'll answer, and it just cheers them up and reminds them what they have to talk about. And they were talking about the Welsh FA Cup. No one from Wales being in the cup, and I think it was Boring Wood, whatever you want to call them. I'm not being funny. No disrespect there to you lads, because even Dan admitted that they could give Everton a bit of a shock in the FA Cup, which is next week, isn't it? Looking forward to it. And then we're looking forward to some league games as well, aren't we? So well done to the young commentators, Dan, Jaden and Connor, and the apologies from Ben and Oliver. They weren't, I think Oliver is still not well, and Ben was having a nice little weekend away with his family, which is allowed. So that recharges the batteries as well. And then, as Dan explained, he's got his interview in a couple of weeks on one of his celebrities there. So, anyway, he told you all about it, and I hope you enjoyed the show on Friday. Well, as you can see, I'm back on my little lonesome now, but we are making strides in to get guests into the studio as well. And there's going to be plenty of them, I think, with Paul Davis coming in with Lee as well, or it could be Paul Davis, who's the manager, the coach of Anfield Junior Football Club there. Anfield Juniors, not Liverpool Football Club. But we're looking forward to getting him on the show. He wants to talk about poor touchline behaviour, how managers should behave towards referees and each other if they've got good coaching methods. Simple as that. It's all about grassroots football, so it should be interesting. Keep tuned in. That's hopefully next week that we'll have him on for the Saturday show. So there you go, something to look forward to. But in the meantime, what we got look forward to today, being out and about in grassroots football, and it was, you could see the difference over the weekend with many Liverpool fans travelling away up to Wembley. And let's just hope, they're talking about big process there, and let's just hope that doesn't happen. It's a Carabao Cup final. It's at Wembley. People just want to see the showpiece. People want to see some great football, and so do we. And we just want the fans to be safe, not sorry. We need them all to work together, to be as one, and just support each other's teams. That's what it's all about. And the best team should win. And let's just hope that best team happens to be Liverpool on the day. Looking forward to it. It's our first Wembley Cup final for a good while now, and I think last time we played, was it Man City? Just pipped us, and I thought we were very, very unlucky there indeed. Anyway, we're having a good run at the moment. We're looking good. The players are all up for it. You can see when one player is injured, other players are coming in. That's the sign of a good football team at the moment. Who are all, the confidence is oozing out of them all, because whoever comes in seems to be playing well. There's no player who's looking woeful, awful. They just gel into the team, and the rhythm keeps going, and it's good movement. And that is, when you're struggling a little bit, that doesn't happen. You always have a couple of players who aren't playing as well, and the team doesn't gel as good. Well, at the moment we're on a good run, and we're keeping up on the heels of Manchester City, and we'll keep doing that obviously till the end of the season. That's all the teams can do. Here's me talking like I'm the manager of it. No, hopefully the team will keep doing that. That's what we want. And let's just hope we can go on and lift the Carabao Cup. Please, loads of respect, loads of REFspect, and whatever you are, just be safe, please. We don't have animosity towards each other. and there's going to be a lot of kids at that final as well, so please respect them. Just go out, support your team and enjoy the football that's being played. And as I say, let's hope the best team wins, and let's hope the best team that does win are in red. We've got to lift something. I just feel the buzz, bring something back to Merseyside. It is being doom and gloom at the moment, so we just want that open top bus, please, because we've been let down on that a few times. And I know it's not good for the Evertonians if they see that again, but hey ho, it's what it's all about. It's about challenging for trophies, it's about challenging, playing good football, and if your team's there, so be it, your team's there. You know, you can all have good runs. It's as simple as that within grassroots football, not within grassroots football, within Premier League football. And it can still happen. I suppose it can roll out as well in grassroots football. But as I say, very thin on the ground because plenty of teams going away to watch the game. And as I say, we just want everyone to be safe, please, out there, and respect each other if you can. And sing your heads off. Have a really, really good time. Many went yesterday, many travelled down. Talking to loads travelling down after the grassroots football, the North Liverpool JFL, which yet again was great. I think there was only one shortage of one referee, and that's not bad, you know, considering you've got a Wembley Cup final and people do travel down on the weekend and all cancel games and what have you. But hey ho, it's what it's all about. It's all about football, it's all about support, and let's just hope there's loads of support and good banter between Liverpool and Chelsea fans. Not just on the pitch, but the surrounding areas as well. And let's hope everyone who travels comes home safe and well as well. Also, please, that's what it's all about. Anyway, Rob Lindsay, he's doing a brilliant job. Referee Bits and Bobs, you can see all the REFspect stuff that's coming out with Don't Cross the Line as well, all away, and people are ordering it. Thank you very, very much. We're going to bombard Heart of Gold next week, and we're also going to bombard the REFspect awareness because it's coming to March on Tuesday, the 1st of March. How fast are these months going? Days, times don't last anymore. You're waking up, your day's gone before you know it, and I have just been inundated and stressed out. I've had that much on, including a family bereavement as well, but you have to get over these things, you have to move on, and it still follows you and goes with you all the way. But as I say, we have to move on, we have to go with the times, we have to keep our lives moving if we can. So it's as simple as that. But it's been very, very stressful. There's a lot of work that we're doing behind the scenes as well, and as well as full-time job, keeping that going. Sometimes you can get a little bit too much. I think everyone out there knows where I'm coming from. I'm sure you're all stressed out and overworked at some times, and you just need a break. Well, I don't know how long it's going to be before I do get a break, but I'll keep you informed as well. Well, look at this. I'm enjoying a nice cup of tea, nice, keeping warm. At the North Liverpool JFL, it was great to talk to the referees, young referees as well there. Sophie, Finn, Callum, they're all there, and Neil as well, and Henry. Henry did the game on Friday evening. I think it was a charity game between Jay and all the staff at the Jeffrey Humble. It was played at 6 p.m. in great spirits apparently. Ex-university players against the Jeffrey Humble staff training team, whatever they're called, but they won 6 or 7-5, I think it was, and Jay tells me, who organised it all, it was he had a goal and an assist. What more could he ask for? He organised it, so there you go. Anyway, he got me to organise the referee. Henry did a brilliant job. They were loving it, and they want him back for the end of the month. So that's the way it works, isn't it? Cookie crumbles, as they say. But they enjoyed it, and I talked to Henry today as well. He said he really enjoyed that game. And I watched Henry with the kids as well, telling the kids to play on, no fouls, explaining to them when the ball's in, when the ball's out, to play on, play the whistle. Great to hear, great to watch, great to see. And the teams, the football just kept flowing and flowing, and it was really enjoyable. And I watched Sophie on a big game there as well with the juniors, and I think it was Heighton, but it was a great game as well. I think Heighton just won it, but it could have gone either way. It was balls struck against the post, the upright, everywhere, you name it. It was there. Goalies made some great saves. It could have been any score whatsoever, but great game to watch, great couple of games actually, and people we're respecting the referees. That is the main thing. Didn't stay till the end one, had to get off, had to get a lot of work to catch up on a lot of work, and you know, especially when it comes to grassroots football, because there seems to be tons of work at the moment, and I've got a lot of things to sort out this coming week as well. But whatever you're doing, I know Monday is tomorrow, so everyone is starting to get back at work, and everyone's scrambling for petrol and diesel because the prices are rocketing, and it's just unbelievable the way that's going. I really can't stand it. The way prices are going up. I got a text the other day, my phone mobile bill, that's going up as well, 11.5% or something. I'm like, then your Blue Yonder's going up, your TV package, it's all going up. And that's all we're waking up to and seeing price rises within everything except for wages. Should be double wages now. It should be a double price rise. It should coincide with all the price rise that we're having, the food, the whole lot. People are struggling, and it's going to get even worse, to say the least. So let's just hope people can manage. And I know we're going to be making some shows and talking about this in the very near future, because there's going to be a lot of teams, kids, everyone struggling within grassroots football. And it was great for Martin as well. Blackburn Rangers, the girls, they're going to support us with the Heart of Gold initiatives and try and get as many people on board with us. I'm looking forward to that, I really am, and I can't wait for everything to go honky-dory, as they say. And let's just hope that we can really take this through the roof, because we've been training hard. And I'm talking to the lads, I was talking to Gary yesterday, I'm talking to Colin, and there's more on board for the Hadrian's Wall, which is the skydive, and also the walk, and we're trying to do that walk within 3 days, 84 mile. Can we do it? It's going to be tough. We're going to have 7 episodes, we're going to have our stamps there, so it's going to be hard, and I hope every one of you can support us, please, if you don't mind, because we need all the support we can. It's a grassroots initiatives, and some teams will, some teams won't. We know that. Just get on with their own things and do their own things, but we just want to bring it towards the attention of kids suffering with mental health issues and disadvantaged kids as well within grassroots football. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of support, and I'm sure you will support us supporting them, if you don't mind, and especially get behind us when we do travel to Northumberland to do the walk. I'm sure everyone will get behind us, and I'm sure there's some teams up there that might meet us and do the walk with us, or a bit of the walk, and support us along the way. Heart of Gold initiatives, August the 3rd, 4th and 5th. Please get behind us, support us, follow us, and even join us if you can. You can raise funds for your own initiatives while you're out there. And we're going to try and film every episode as much as we can, because it's hitting me at the moment. I'm doing like 13-mile walks, and I want to do a 15-mile walk, because we've got on the 12th of March. We do have the walk from Warrington to Liverpool. It's going to be tough, I know it is, and I'm finding it a little bit tougher after doing the National 3 Peaks. I've had a really good rest, but the foot is still very sore, especially after the walk, and I'm starting to think to myself, I'm only doing 13-mile walks, and it's hurting. It really is, and we've got to do 30-mile walk on 2 days, and then a 24-mile walk after that one. So if it all goes according to plan, there's going to be some sore feet and some aching bodies, I assure you, for that, to say the least. Well, we've still got 6 minutes left of the show, so whatever you're doing, I hope you've been enjoying. I hope your team's all done well in the Premier League and in grassroots football, wherever you're based, whatever you're doing. And we know all the grass pitches were called off in Liverpool, Merseyside, by the City Council. They want the games, the pitches, to stay solid if they can over the next couple of weeks, because we do know that the rain has been horrendous here, and wherever you are, it's probably been the same thing as well. A lot of games being called off because of muddy pitches. Now that wouldn't have happened years ago. Muddy pitches, no lines, you had to guess where the line was as well, and the referee, who was 9 times out of 10 if you were playing in the school, was your teacher, and it was always play on, and the ball was sticking in the mud, and everyone was tackling, and the mud was unreal. You come on really peaked in mud, and it was great to go home and try and get that out your nails, out your hair, out your face, out your eyes, out your ears, whatever it was. And that used to be the day. But now you're looking at all the kids now playing in football on 3G pitches, and you're looking and all the kits are gleaming. They're all solid, white, spanking new. You don't see any dirt on them. So mums and dads are having a field day. The washing powders, it's one they haven't gone out of business, to be honest, because the football kits with all the 3G hubs, there's no mud on them. And now they're doing these soap powders and they're not mentioning mud anymore, because that's the way it was. That's football, that's grassroots football. So we're looking forward to big things. April, don't forget, 23rd, that is the weekend of the Liverpool versus Everton derby, and also it is the weekend of REFspect as well. So if you've got any ideas, kids, I'm still waiting on you. Please get those ideas into us. Please don't forget. Now, just a quick mention while it's coming to my head as well. You all know about my little friend Isaac, who comes up and sees me every week, every Saturday when he's playing without fail, and tells me, has a little chat to me. He was the youngster that we kept within the game, and his mum and dad can't thank us enough. But hey ho, it's our pleasure to keep them in the game if we possibly can. And he came up to me Saturday gone with his big trophy that he was taking home, that they won last week in the Europa Cup final. Well done. We can't express our feelings enough for these kids. Big smiles on the face, and what a difference confidence makes, doesn't it? You know, the kid was leaving football because of the comments that were made to him, and we managed to keep him in the game. And I put a picture up on social media regarding Isaac and his cup. It was great to see. My little friends, well done Isaac, well done to all the team as well, who managed to lift the Europa Cup final up in the North Liverpool JFL. Now come on, referees as well, please. And I know teams are struggling to get referees, but please just send a message. Either you can make it or you can't. When Connor puts a message out to North Liverpool, or the Wanton Kate LD puts a message out, because he needs to know if you can't make it, then he has to fill your spot. And it's simple as that. If you can't make it, it's a message. Sorry, can't make it this week, I'm busy. Hopefully next week. If you don't message, I think Connor's going to wipe it off anyway, because that's what happens after a few weeks. No one's responding, then you're not coming to games. Then it has to be, because new referees are coming in, and hopefully we'll see one of my old players, or my team, not my teammate, one of my ex-players used to play for me, who's taking up the refereeing as well, and is just waiting for his number to come through, his registration number, and he can referee. Look forward to seeing him in action. Look forward to watching his back, basically, and having a chat as well. I do see him on a Sunday, and things are going great there with his team and his lad playing football. Great to see my ex-team players at the football as well, with all their... I look at them on social media, love them. These are the kids who used to play for me, who've got their own kids now, and they're all doing well in football. Okay, we've got a couple of minutes left. I'm enjoying this nice cup of tea. Green tea it is, actually. Supposed to be healthy for you before you do a walk or any exercises. And as I mentioned there earlier on, well done to Rob, Lindsay, referee bits and bobs, doing us a fantastic job. And what more could I ask for? The lad is brilliant. He's on to me every single day, every minute he gets, and let me know what's new, what he can do to help with the REFspect. He's filling REFspect up unbelievably well on social media. He's a top man. We're welcoming everyone on board. And you know what? Everyone's joining it from all over the country now, all over the world. And people want to put their points of view across. And why shouldn't they? I think it's a brilliant platform to get your messages across within grassroots football, and how the referees are doing and what they're looking for, and how they can get help, and how we can manage the touchlines even better if we can, to keep our referees refereeing within the game. Well, there you go. Looks like we've got our show coming up on Friday with young commentators. Can't wait to see Connor in action, who's taken over the hosting. He's taken over from young Dan, and Dan has done a marvellous job, and they're helping each other out, the best of mates and all that, and the TikTok as well. Don't forget, it's Kids Voice Box _, and the voice box is with the number O, not letter O. I think I've got it right. You'll find them on TikTok anyway, and you'll find them on Instagram. Sign up to them, give them more followers. They're doing TikTok videos, they're doing all kinds, and I'm looking forward to seeing them and catching up with them as well. So they'll be back on Friday evening with their show, and it looks good, to be honest. We'll be talking about the Carabao Cup final, Everton against Manchester City, leave it to the lads, the Evertonians and Liverpoolians mixed between them, and also grassroots football as well, and any other topics they might want to talk about. Okay, we've come to the end of our show, so thank you very, very much indeed for tuning in to the Grassroots show this weekend. Thanks for having your company. I hope we've been okay to you, and if there's any topics that you'd like us to talk about with the young commentators this coming Friday, Saturday or Sunday with my show, then simply get in touch with myself, Mal at don'ttexttheline.com. Add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. In the meantime, put your feet up, relax, enjoy this week, hope it flies for you if you're in work, and we'll see you on Friday evening at 7 p.m. with our young commentators. Have a great weekend or a week. Good night, God bless.